It's a new tournament power season. Now, I've got a team already pre-built here, so it is, I guess, a mix of Vegeta Clan / Game Originals. So if we go and recommend allies real quickly, you can just sort of see, which units to pick from. So obviously, if you have the new units, huge win. Especially that new, the new Giblet, if you have him, I reckon he'll do very well in this, actually. Obviously, he doesn't really take that long to farm up, but I've got a video for that if you want to quickly see how to do that. But yeah, then the rest, God Key is obviously just there for Charlotte. I guess you could technically say God Key could be a hint towards Part 3, maybe, but I doubt it. This will be up when Part 3 does start, so maybe. But yeah, these are the teams I got here. Now, you can obviously change up a little bit. Have I got it all set up the way I wanted to show you last time? No, so we go up to here. So this makes it a little bit easier if you're struggling to pick out which units to swap for, but if you do want, more advice, I can definitely help you with that. Just leave a comment. But doing this, you can see that battle score. Obviously, battle score gives you the higher points. And then the other one, boost stats, it just helps out your team if you're struggling. So this one here that I've got is pretty much an all-round sort of team. So it should be fine for both. So as you can see, we've got 150% win rate, which is definitely very good. But yeah, I've got just random equipments on them. I don't really farm tournament equipments. I probably should, but I've never really had any struggles with it. But let's hop straight into it. So we're gonna be very careful choosing the routes, because on the last video I actually messed up and I went a bit too fast and I picked the wrong way. So I think on this one, yeah, going left is the best, because if we go right, you can still do that. But you can see here it gets a bit weaker. So at least on the left side it says pretty much where we're looking for. Now on the switch outs here, I do recommend following what I'm doing depending on how the situation goes. So for the time being, we can just do something like this. It's not going to matter too much. But throughout the fight, it does matter. Well, throughout the run, it does matter. And doing this actually, because yeah, getting rid of Gohan and Trunks are probably the main ones there. Then the rest doesn't really matter. But yeah, doing your switches out here to get your boost is definitely very effective. Especially if you're aiming for top 1k, you gotta make sure you're onto that. Because it could ruin the run if you're not onto it. You can easily die, I'd say. But even then, we took a little bit of damage, not too much. So now, same thing here. So who's closest to special move? I guess we can just do something like this, actually. That'd be fine. So this one we won't take too much anyway, because it's a very low fight here. But at the same time, they could still get unlucky. They could hit really hard all of a sudden, but then it also matters where the position is as well. So if you notice here, you can see like Vegeta in the bottom 3 aren't getting hit at all. And that's because obviously the top 2 are the ones getting the main attacks and stuff like that. Right, so now we go up to, yeah, we'll go straight again. So switch out. Now we'll do this a little bit different now, so you can sort of see what I mean. We'll do this actually. So now, obviously doing this, they'll heal up a little bit towards the back there, which is exactly what we want. Which is why I don't recommend doing auto mode. You can do auto, but if I remember correctly, auto mode doesn't switch out your characters. So, as you can see, if we don't be careful, we could lose them. So we should heal up a fair bit at the back. A little bit, not too much, but it's alright. So now we'll go onto the right. Well, into the middle, I guess. Switch this out, we'll put probably Charlotte like that, put Giblet there. That should be fine. Targeting wise, probably get rid of Ultra first, and the rest doesn't matter. And then I'm thinking we're going the left path. I think the left would be the best way to go. I should have checked before. I didn't check how many points we're aiming for. Ooh, okay, we took a lot of damage there. That's okay, we're still fine. So then we just do this, swap them around a little bit. We'll actually bring them down here. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So, it doesn't really matter who we take out here. Actually, I'm definitely on the right way, so if we go left. Yeah, left is definitely the right way we've got to go. Because if we go, I guess it all depends. If your team's struggling with health, you could go on the right path. But since we're doing fine at the moment, we can stay on the left path, then go the middle. So yeah, that's definitely the right way to go. We've done all that, it's okay. Doesn't really matter who we take rid of, who we get rid of first. Yeah, they're pretty much all the same. But I think last season was 70 something mil we had to aim for, 75 mil. So I think I've got to put a screenshot up, but I think I got in the top 2,000 or just under 2,000. So I did fairly well, didn't obviously get super high. We'll keep Giblet back there, we'll pretty much just do this though, because Pam will get the special move straight away. So we can still keep that, go up again, get rid of these guys first, and the rest doesn't really matter. Then we'll go up to the middle path, after this one. So tournament power is, I guess, fairly simple. It's just, once you get your team build right, you just gotta be careful with your route, like the way to go, and then also your switches out, because if you're not careful, you can easily lose this. So Charlotte we can bring down a little bit, because he's taking a bit of health there, but we can actually do this though. Bring this Vegeta up the top there. And we'll just do that, I reckon that'll be fine. So we'll get rid of probably Charlotte first, and the rest doesn't matter. So this one's a little bit different to the last one, because as you can see, we don't have a massive hard boss here. But we'll still go middle anyway, so. Cause obviously the tougher the fight, some more points you get. So Vegeta did take a bit of health there. So let's see here. So let's go middle. We'll go middle, and then it wouldn't matter if we go left or right there, because then we'll go back to the middle. Yeah, that's the way we go. Right, so Vegeta did take a little bit, so now we'll just switch things up just a tiny bit. I don't really want to put Vegeta up the top there. But I think, no, we'll do this. Yeah, I'd be fine with that, because I don't want Vegeta to die. But I also wanted Gohan and Trunks there to get the special move damage effect, but we should still be fine, because it is a lower boss here. So we'll get rid of the tags first, then Baby, then, actually probably, yeah, Goku, that's right. Yeah, that sort of sucks a little bit. I mean, it won't matter too much. If it was a harder boss fight, it probably would. But, because we shouldn't die here, so we should hit up at least a little bit with Vegeta. And we did, nice. Right, so go middle again. So here we can probably just do this instead. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Get rid of probably Cell first, just Gohan, and then the rest doesn't really matter. So then we could just stick to the left again for aesthetic wise. Just as I think we've only picked the left side of the map, so I guess we can do that for aesthetics. So where are we at now currently with points? I feel like we're doing really good in this run. Right, so go left again, which looks really easy, but actually it should be perfect for us, because then we can heal up a bit here. Because we're going to do something like this. And we'll get a fair bit of healing here as well, which is beneficial really to the end fight. So it doesn't matter here which Krillin you take out. Probably the Gohan and Krillin may have been the best way, but it's not going to matter. And so we should get that. Should heal up a fair bit there as well. Nice. Then we go back to middle again. Yep. Back to middle. Switch out. We'll probably just do something like this. I'd be fine with that. Because Gohan and Trunks won't take too much damage there. We'll get rid of them first, then much of Vegeta, then like that. Two of the end bosses there. We got two Gogetas, and then, ooh, Ultra Goku in the end there, okay. Could just go middle again. Because this part here doesn't really matter, you can get the same amount of points no matter what. Actually, or should we go for harder? Because who's got the most power level at the top? So there's 6.9 mil, 7.05, so yeah, technically middle is just a little bit harder. So now, as you can see, Gohan and Trunks taking a little bit more damage. We'll do something like this instead. We can probably keep Charlotte there, put Giblet at the top. Something like that be fine with. So now, obviously here, we'll take out Ultra Omega, we'll take out Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta first, then Omega, then Baby, not Baby, the 17, then Baby, then the rest like that. Because really, the only annoying units here is going to be the Gogeta and Omega. So we should be fine here. So let's see where that's going to put us. I mean, hopefully we win with no deaths here. I don't think we'll die. But you never know, it is a little bit harder. So no deaths, we did pretty good actually. So 16 mil, that's what, so what, 76 mil we're at? Something like that? 67 mil, like it's 67 again, it's coming back. Right, so let's see where that's put us currently in the system. So that's put us currently at rank, when it loads, 221, which is pretty good, I'd say. So obviously this will change, you know, throughout the next, what, week or so? Yes, so we have another week after this, so the week after that's weekly reset, so it could definitely change. I would say this is probably the best team to use though. Yeah, again, if you do need help changing units, if you don't have Charlotte or something like that, just let me know. But there's a few units you could slightly change, but I think overall this is the best team you can use. Now the route, we'll quickly show the route, which was basically heavily lefted there, so you can slightly change it depending on how your team's doing. If you're struggling a little bit here and there with HP, you could go on the right a little bit more. It's a little bit weaker, but for the most amount of points, if you can, try and do the same route I'm doing there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Like I said, if you need more help, just leave a comment down below. And if you guys like this video and want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next time.